our table is that corporate business is trying to stay in-house more. They're trying to leverage their own space into whatever meeting space or they possibly can. We find they're increasingly budget conscious and, as I said, incredibly needy. And just trying to coin a phrase, make $1 out of 15 cents is exactly what's happening. What we're trying to do in our table, the things we talked about in addressing that, is web optimization. We find that with the price of gas, with people being really overloaded, everybody is trying to do more with less. We found things like leveraging your technology. Virtual tours on your website are phenomenal in terms of for the 755 Club. It has has greatly increased their traffic to their website and their responses from that. We found that it makes sense to leverage new technology. You're going to have a lot more video conferencing, that sort of thing, and you're going to have to develop your infrastructure so that it can support those new technologies. Not just develop your infrastructure, but you're going to need to train your people so that they can support that new technology. Again, we talked about virtual tours. We talked about targeted email programs with partners in order to get better open rates. One of the things that we found at the First Center, I'm from the First Center for the Arts, it's a theater at Georgia Tech. One of the things that we found, which I thought was astounding, but apparently is not, that we get far better open rates on emails blasts that are sent on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And actually, after we examined the data, I started to think about myself. It's one of the things I said to my table mates, that pretty much on Friday, I don't care what you send me. And Monday, I'm trying to catch up because, oh dear God, it's the week. It's here. And so it does make sense that Tuesday and Wednesday email blasts have a far greater, significantly greater open rate. So that was something else we talked about in terms of leveraging what you have to get as much as you can. We talked about targeting customers within a 1-tank radius, capturing the drive-by market. We talked about creating strategic partnerships and bundling, just like the telephone company, just like Comcast, just like everybody else. Build your partnerships with with other people in order to increase the value of what you're offering. One of the things we thought worked significantly is that people who are going to spend money are going to spend money, but they'd like to get more bang for their buck. So what you want to do, instead of perhaps discounting your rates, because we keep cutting back and cutting back and cutting back, and after a while, cutting back on your rates is going to affect your quality, and it's that sort of thing. And do you really want to get known as that cut rate shop? So we talked about bundling services so that people are getting more bang for their buck. We talked about adding a community service aspect. Like the common theme for us seemed to be that if you have people that are going to spend money in challenging economic times, they do still want more for their money. You're still going to lose a certain number of customers that are not going to spend the money because they just don't have it. But those who do have the money want a more unique and exquisite experience for it. So we talked about strategic partnerships in order to be able to offer that.